Hello. Hi, guys. It's me. What's up? What is up? I'm gonna be teaching you about my culture, my people, um, and I'm gonna be learning along with you because I don't know everything about the history of the Demiboys. Um, I don't know like how the term came about. Um, so yeah. Um, Eep, eep, squeep, squeep. Sorry if I get spaced out. Let's just start reading. Let's just jump into it. Here's the flag right here. It's very pretty. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing to look at. Okay. This is the Gender Wiki, and you can learn about genders on the Gender Wiki. It's pretty cool, you know? It's like just a place where you can learn about all the things that you don't understand and all the different people, the glorious, beautiful people of the world. I think it's a good thing that this exists. I don't think it's a blight on humanity and it's destroying Western civilization. I think that it is educational, and I think it's inclusive and progressive and cool. So yeah, Demiboy, also known as Demi Guy, Demi Man, Demi Male, or Demi Dude. I've also heard Demi Bloke. In fact, you will read that later on in the article because I already skimmed through this a little bit. So yeah, but anyway, is a Maya spec demi-gender identity. I don't remember what Maya spec means, but that's cool. So yeah, in which one's gender is partially male and partially another gender or genders. A subset of demi-boy is demi-masc, which may be used by those who don't feel comfortable using a more gendered term like boy, dude, or male. The feminine equivalent of demi-boy is demi-girl. A demi-boy is a gender that is partially male and partially another gender or genders. So, the type is demigender, coined by unknown, and the coining date is before August 12th, 2010. And the Demiboy flag was made by Transrans. That's cool. Let's get into the history. So, the first known recorded instance of someone referring to themselves as a demiboy was August 12th, 2010, by a user named Bad Patient on Avon. I don't know what that is. So here's the quote. I said to myself that I can any word. That's not grammatically correct, but it's okay. I can any word. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. I can any word relate to me. Oh, maybe. No. I think they were missing the word make. I can make any word relate to me if I just stick demi in front of it. And then I realized that it might actually help me to find a word for my gender identity. I felt for some time that I may have too much of the masculine element in me to call myself agender and feel good about it. So maybe it would be nice to call myself a demi guy, demi dude, demi bloke. That's what I was talking about before. However, they went on to say that they weren't being serious. Oh, ooh, doesn't that sting? Doesn't that sting? It's just a joke. It's just a fucking joke. And now I'm using it unironically. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Everyone is right. This doesn't exist. It's not real, even though nothing is real anyway, and nothing fucking matters, and we're all gonna die, but whatever. In December of that same year, a user named Bristrek87 asked on Avon about the term demigirl. They were looking for information on the term. The only information they had was from the Yada wiki. In response, the user Am I Human claimed that the people who worked on the wikis for demigenders had been coined there, but no exact dates can be found, and the definition is slightly different to the most common definition used today. The given definition is either someone assigned male at birth who feels the barest association with manhood, or a non-binary assigned female at birth person who is transmasculine and feels a vague association with masculinity. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily always. That's not really. That's a little bit limiting, but I do think that the majority of um Demi boys probably fall into either one of those categories, but not all of them. So yeah, it doesn't really need to be that limited. Demigirl and demiguy were added to the AVN gender definitions master list on December 12th, 2010. By October 14th, 2011, demigirl and demiguy had been added to the genderqueer identities and terminology page of the popular blog Genderqueer ID. That's probably how it's supposed to be pronounced. The blog owner, Marilyn Roxy, had collected data for a survey of genderqueer people that year, September 15th through October 15th, and added Demiboy and Demigirl as options. 9 people selected Demiboy and 7 people selected Demigirl. This led to an increase in awareness, and by early 2014, the prefix Demi was commonly known in relation to genders. At some point, that's not grammatically correct. At and some point between October 2011 and 2014, the common definition of demiboy shifted from the previously stated definition to someone who is partially a boy. Simple as that. On October 2nd, 2014, Carly Rez Lobo made a symbol for a demiboy, which you can see down here. Isn't that neat? I think that's pretty cool, and I think it communicates the concept pretty well. On August 24th, 2015, an unknown Tumblr user made an alternative flag. Also in August, Trans Rents made their own alternative flag. Sometime that year, Rockabilly Punk, I love that name, Rockabilly Punk, let's go, made an alternative flag too. On July 9th, 2016, an unknown deviant artist made an alternative flag for Demiboy. On January 21st, 2021, Trans Feminine on DeviantArt made an alternative flag for Demiboy. So here are some of the alternative flags. These ones are not as commonly used as the one that you see above. And it's okay for there to be multiple different versions. There are multiple different versions of the American flag, and that was especially true when our country, I say our country as if all of you are American, as if, yeah, because that's not necessarily true. That's probably not true. But yeah, my country, when it was just starting out. So it's normal for a new culture or a new identity of any kind to have a flag, and for there to be multiple different versions, especially when this thing is kind of new, when the concept is new. So even though there have probably been people that kind of fit the definition of demiboy, and they've probably existed for a long time. Like I'm serious, guys. Like, this might seem like just a new, maybe made up thing, but I disagree with that. I think that there's probably been a lot of people throughout history that felt oh my god, my mom's screaming. Oh no. Anyway, yeah. Yes. There's probably a lot of people that have felt a vague connection to masculinity, but not enough to completely consider themselves male. So anyway, that's all I have to say. My mom is yelling, so goodbye, love you.